Yeah, one more. Stay in the middle. No, teaching's turn again. Hello everyone, welcome to the Montero World channel again. This is Alicia Mayer. Today I am inspired by the movie Hustler. I went a couple of days ago and I really enjoyed looking at JLo's makeup. Her skin looks so radiant at the age of, I think she just turned 50. I've been watching her since watching Hustler, and I am so amazed with how flawless and how, like, you know, radiant her skin or her makeup looks like. And I said I would like to try to copy the way her makeup artists do her makeup. And I said parang gusto ko na yung JLo Glow, they call it JLo Glow. And so I've searched a lot and watched a lot of makeup artists who was trying to copy the way she puts on her makeup, and this is my version and I would like to share it to you, although I'm actually having a hard time talking because it's been a week that I have this cough, and my husband gave me this medicine, and normally if he gives me every 12 hours or 24 hours type of medicine, I always lose my voice. There's something about it that makes me lose my voice every time I take that kind of syrup. So anyhow, today I sound a little better than a couple of days ago, and I changed my medication. So I am hoping that, you know, anytime soon that my voice would come back. I'm having a hard time really talking like this, but anyhow, as I did my videos before, I always talk while I put on my makeup, but this time I decided that I'm gonna apply my makeup without talking, and then I'm just gonna edit and I'm gonna make some voiceover. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. And there's another thing I'd like to address. My right eye, it is red. The other day I went out with my husband and we actually got myself finally a contact lens with prescription. I'm having a hard time reading kasi my vision is getting bad, and so my husband said that we should go get you a contact lenses so that I don't need to wear my glasses every time I read, or, you know, for example, like put my makeup on. The thing is, I haven't worn contact lenses in a long time, and it's not about putting it on or taking it out. I have no problem with that. But the solution that we had, I did not know that there's one that actually has a peroxide or something like that to clean up your contact lenses. You know, dum me. I actually used that and left my lenses there overnight, And then I just took it out. I used the same peroxide to clean the lenses and then went straight to my eye. And so when I was using it, I said, ow, why does it hurt so bad? And I said, did I like hurt my eye like the day before? Did I irritate it or something? And then I said, never mind, I'm not gonna do my left eye. I said I'm gonna try my right eye. And so, because the two of them are two separate eyes, so I said maybe my right eye would be okay. And so I got the other one and tried to put it, but then the contact lenses went straight in. And so I'm like, oh my god, I can't get it out. And I'm trying to take it out, but it's too late. My eyes were burning. And today, that was actually this morning, and today, no matter what I do, it's still red. And I said, so I just have to explain why my eye is red and my voice is like this. So you guys, come on. Take it easy with me. I'm actually not feeling my 100%. But we have a tutorial today. I hope you guys like this look, because this is the look that I am going to teach you. So here we go. To primer skin, I would be using Photo Finish Primer Water from Smashbox. I'll just let that dry and tap it into the skin. And for the concealer, I would be using a light medium shade of Shape Tape Tarte, and I'd be using that under the eye and to highlight my forehead and my chin, and also on the bridge of the nose. And just being myself, trying to be funny all the time. Of course, I'd be making fun of myself, being silly in front of you. Oh well, can't help it. So to sweep our concealer under the eye, I would be using Real Techniques Prep Brush, and normally I would use less concealer if we're talking about a daily type of makeup, but for this type of look, we need to cover up and make sure that our skin is flat and all the same color. And so as you could see, I am taking my time. Just need to fast forward this video for you guys, because otherwise I would be boring you to the hell. And so as you could see, I carefully sweep it under the eye, bring it up to my eyelid and to the side of the face, up to my temple, and making sure that there's no thick area that I would forget. So you gotta be careful with this thing, because you gotta do it fast at the same time, because the concealer is actually drying up so quick on me. So with this one, I'm trying to pick up some of the product that maybe not blended really well into the skin and tapping it with a beauty blender. For contouring, I'd be using Studio Fix by MAC in the shade NC50. I would be using this to contour my cheek, my nose, and later on I'll show you I'd use the same shade for my lip. Pick up any concealer brush, and this one is by MAC, and I would use this to set our contouring on the nose. You could pick up more product as you go, just like what I'm doing here, and just leave it like that for a while. So I'm using a Morphe brush for contouring, and I'm showing you here how I'm going to sweep it up, going up the cheek, blending it really slowly, because this is a cream foundation or a cream contour stick, and I want to make sure that I am marrying the concealer that I've put prior to the contouring, and I am bringing it up to the hairline and to the ear, making sure that we are having nice coverage. And you can apply some more product if you need to, just like what I'm doing here. So we can just apply as we go and add, it really depends on you. So I would be doing the same thing on my right cheek, just doing exactly the same stroke that I was doing, maybe better, I hope so. And then we would move forward for our forehead. And as you can see, I'm just tapping it slowly, making sure that we are even. And I'm going to bring it down to almost like the top of my nose. I kind of just like that, you know, golden skin and just a little bit of a highlight on the forehead, sort of like just a picking bright skin over there, make it look so healthy. So over here you could see I'm just checking it out, making sure we are glowing like JLo, and I'm gonna bring the contouring down the temple, as you can see here, just making sure that we don't miss the hairline and that we look really well blended. With this inexpensive e.l.f. contouring brush, I would be using the same shade that we used to contour our cheeks and nose. You can see I am drawing a sharp line here for our jaw and blending it going upward and making sure that we have that sharp look like Jennifer Lopez does. And you can see here that I'm almost bringing it up to the ear and making it look really strong and sharp jawline. So for the rest of the face, we'll be using NC30 by MAC also Studio Fix, and we'll use that just anywhere we did not use foundation earlier. So I picked up a flat angled kabuki brush from Sigma and just, you know, tapping the product into the skin. So for a while here we have a visitor. This is my daughter Celestine. Both of us have been under the weather, and whether it's morning, afternoon, or nighttime, she would always say good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Where's cat? I burped it. You burp? You just woke up and you burp? How come? A burp. Okay, go and check Daddy. Okay. Close the door. So for the cheek, I would be using Revolution Luminous Gold Liquid Highlighter. So the reason for this liquid highlighter is that I want to see that the glow is coming out from the skin instead of on top of the skin, just like whenever you use a powder. And I would be tapping this and dabbing it with my finger in a little while, concentrating on the high bone of my cheek and my eyelid. So with a setting brush, I would be using a highlight definition powder from Makeup Forever, and I would just dab that under the eye. So for the nose contouring, I would be using a Shu Uemura concealer brush, and I am just dragging it down to the nose and making sure that there's no harsh line there. And I would also be using a round kabuki brush. It's a precision round brush from Sigma, and just like what I'm doing here, bringing it up almost to the inner corner of my lid, up to the eyebrow. So to make our skin more golden, we are going to use a butter bronzer, and with a stipulating brush from MAC, I would be tapping this on the cheek, on the forehead, some on the nose as well, just on the side of the nose. And then, you know, this would give us that glowy and warm looking skin. So this is an Instapop Cheek Brush from Real Techniques. We'll be using the same Makeup Forever High Definition Powder, and we will set our skin with this. So just making sure that we are not moving any contouring that we have done on the skin. So we just have to dab this ever so slightly. So with this same contouring stick that we used earlier, I picked up a lip brush and I am going to use this to overline my lip. And this is my secret to make my lip look fuller. It's contouring it almost like 1 centimeter, outlining my original lip line. So with NYX matte bronzer and a powder brush from e.l.f., I would be using it and sweeping it just all over the face. This does not have any shine, so you can go and just add anywhere you want this. So since we are using a off-shoulder dress for this, I would be also applying some Ultra Sheer Vitamin Sunscreen 30 of Neutrogena on my chest and my shoulders, anything that is showing, and I'm applying some bronzer on top of it so that anywhere the light would hit me, it would show that my skin is glowing and really healthy. So I will use this MAC eyebrow brush and this Pure Pro collaboration with ATN Ortega, and I'll pick a popular shade. So this is a light shade that is good for the eyebrow, and it will not take over the whole, makeup look, but it's going to put your eyebrows on the map, if you know what I mean. After that, we'll pick up this Brow Gel Mascara, Brow Stylist Plumper by L'Oreal, and we want our eyebrows to be glistening and gorgeous. And to add more glow to the skin, I would be using this Tarte's Pro Glow palette and just use all the colors all over my neck and my shoulders. So for the base of our lip, I would be using this NYX Micro Contour Dual Pencil Crayon Double, and I would be using the darker shade, just hitting the outer corner of my lip. To pucker up my lips, I would be using this NYX Powder Puff Lippy in the shade of Squad Goals. For high glossy lip, I would be using this Lip Fusion Infatuation La Lip Jolie shade by Fusion Beauty, and I would be hitting the corners of my lip, just like what I'm showing here. I am using it on the corners, or if you want to call it like the line of your lips, and making sure that it gives shine on those corners. So with Morphe M506, we're gonna pick up Adobe shade with the same palette, and we are gonna move on with our eyeshadow, and I am just using this on the crease. So this palette is really buildable, so I am just going slowly here, just building up the color, getting some more product if I need to, and I just did the same thing on the other side. With this one, I look like I'm on expert level or some kind. Kind of like putting both my hands on the top, like all the professionals do, because in my room there are lights everywhere coming from different sides, and I feel like sometimes I couldn't see exactly if it's balanced or not, so I have to do it that way. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pick up Muddy shade and we're gonna build that color and make it even warmer, even deeper, and even sharper. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing on the other eye and making sure that it's all even. And next we will be picking up Bossy shade, and I will just use my finger for this and then dab it all over my lid. What this would do is that it's going to give shine and it's going to make your eye look bigger and look whiter, and it's going to make you look alive. If you want to skip a step, this is not the one to skip. This is going to make your eye really look glamorous and picture ready. Then we're gonna put Penny on top of Bossy. We're just gonna dab it on top of it. You could see the difference here, it's golden. So with the same eyebrow brush that I used earlier, I'm gonna use Muddy and use it as my eyeliner. As you could see here, I'm trying to just make sure I hit that line where I would be putting my eyelash later on. And I am making sure that I am going to color all the gap on my waterline. Even if we're using fake lashes for this look, we still need to curl our lashes and still need to use mascara. And for this one, I'll be using telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, and we'll apply this on both upper and lower lashes. So with a flat brush like this, we are going to pick up Legend and we are just going to apply that on top of the liner. What this does is that it's going to make our eye look open and wider. So this is a black eyeliner from Wet n Wild, so I'll just use that to darken my waterline. Slightly bending the eyelashes, and I'm just gonna pop this in real quick. So I'm quickly applying more mascara on my lower lashes, and I am going to apply some on my upper lashes to blend my real lashes and the false lashes. So just quickly with this 3 AM shade, it is black, I'm just gonna stamp that on my liner. With NYX Wonder Pencil in medium, I am going to use this just to line my lower waterline. So for my cheek, I would be using Morphe M501 brush and this Lorac Cinematic Shade Blush On. So I will use this just to hit the apple of my cheek, going a little higher than I normally would. But for this look, it needs to go higher. From the JLo Glow palette, I am going to put some highlight on my inner corner. So we have reached to the end of our tutorial, and I'm just putting my hair up for you to see how it looks like if you're wearing something off shoulder or a dress that you would like to show your shoulders. I would highly suggest that you put your hair up like this, and it feels more like JLo to me. And this is with the lights out. It's more natural. It shows you the golden skin. I just turned off the light and I have to show you this awkward moment where everyone needs to look to the left, to the front, and then to the back, and then to the side. Close your eyes. Ooh, look back to the camera and do it one more time. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and press yung bell right next to it. Yung bell, it's gonna give you notifications and you won't miss a video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. So guys, thank you for watching, and I think I'm gonna catch up with you again in my next video. Bye.